Part 1. Filling out a form to apply for a library card.
You have some time to look at the questions.
Examiner, good afternoon. Let's talk about filling out forms. Have you ever filled out a form to apply for a library card? Candidate, yes, I have. I applied for a library card at my local library a few months ago. It was a simple process. I had to fill out a form with my personal details like my name, address, and phone number. Examiner, what information do you usually need to provide when applying for a library card? Candidate, usually, the form requires basic personal details such as full name, date of birth, address, contact number, and email. Sometimes, they also ask for an identification document, like a passport or a driver's license, to verify the information. Examiner, do you think filling out forms is easy or difficult? Candidate, I think it depends on the form. If it's a simple form with basic details, it's quite easy. However, if it has complicated sections, like financial or legal details, it can be confusing. But for a library card, it's usually straightforward. Examiner, how do you feel when you have to fill out forms? Candidate, honestly, I find it a bit boring, but I understand that it's necessary. If the form is long, I might feel a little impatient, but if it's short and clear, I don't mind filling it out.
Part 2. A community officer explaining a new public transport system.
You have some time to look at the questions.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to this information session. My name is Sarah Thompson, and I'm a community officer for the City Transport Department. Today, I'll be explaining the details of our new public transport system, which is set to launch next month. First, let me give you an overview. The new system aims to provide faster, cheaper, and more environmentally friendly travel options across the city. We have introduced 3 key improvements: a new bus network, an extended tram service, and a smart ticketing system. New bus network. Let's start with the bus network. We have introduced 10 new routes to cover areas that previously had limited bus services. In addition, buses will now run every 10 minutes during peak hours instead of every 20 minutes. Most importantly, all buses will be electric, reducing carbon emissions by 40%. Extended tram service. Now, moving on to the tram service. The tram line has been extended to cover 5 new stations in the southern part of the city. This means residents in that area will have direct access to the city center without needing to change transport. The new trams will also have increased seating capacity and free Wi-Fi for passengers. Smart ticketing system. Finally, we have introduced a smart ticketing system to make traveling more convenient. Instead of using paper tickets, passengers can now use a smart card or a mobile app to pay for their journey. This system allows for automatic discounts when you take multiple trips in a day, saving you money. Additionally, seniors and students will receive a 30% discount on fares. Launch and contact information. The new public transport system will officially launch on April 15th. To help people get used to it, we are offering free rides for the first 3 days. If you have any questions or need further details, please visit our website at or call our helpline at 0800-123-456. That's all for now. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to making public transport better for everyone.
Part 3. Students discussing how to divide tasks for a group project.
You have some time to look at the questions.
Emma, all right, everyone. We need to plan how to divide the work for our project on environmental sustainability. Any ideas? Jack, yeah, I think we should start by listing the main sections. We have research, presentation slides, and the final report, right? Sophia, that sounds good. I enjoy doing research, so I don't mind gathering information on different environmental issues. Ryan, great. I'm good at designing slides, so I can take care of the PowerPoint presentation. Emma, perfect. That leaves the report. I don't mind writing, so I can organize the information into a structured report. Jack, that works. I can handle proofreading and making sure everything flows well. Also, we should set a deadline for each task so we don't leave everything until the last minute. Sophia, good idea. How about we finish the research by Friday so Ryan has enough time to create the slides? Ryan, sounds perfect. I'll need at least 2 days, so I'll finish the slides by Sunday. Emma, and I'll start drafting the report as soon as Sophia shares her research. We should aim to have everything done by Tuesday so Jack can proofread. Jack, works for me. And maybe we can meet again before submitting it to check everything together? Sophia, yes, let's do that. This plan sounds great.
Part 4. The Rise and Fall of the Roman Empire.
You have some time to look at the questions.
The rise and fall of the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire was one of the most influential civilizations in history, shaping law, government, architecture, and military strategy. It grew from a small city-state into a vast empire, but eventually fell due to internal struggles and external pressures. This discussion explores its rise, peak, and decline. Rome was founded in 753 BCE, according to legend, by Romulus and Remus, twin brothers raised by a she-wolf. Initially a monarchy, Rome transitioned into a republic in 509 BCE, governed by elected officials and a senate. The republic expanded through military conquests, securing dominance over Italy and later the Mediterranean. The Punic Wars against Carthage were crucial, leading to Rome's control over North Africa, Spain, and parts of Europe. By 100 BCE, Rome was a dominant power, but internal conflicts, economic disparity, and political rivalries weakened the republic. In 44 BCE, Julius Caesar was assassinated, plunging Rome into civil war. Eventually, his heir Octavian became the first emperor in 27 BCE, marking the transition to the Roman Empire. Augustus introduced reforms, stabilized governance, and began the Pax Romana, a period of prosperity lasting about 200 years. During this time, Rome expanded further under emperors like Trajan and Hadrian, reaching its greatest territorial extent by 117 CE, including Britain, Spain, Gaul, North Africa, and the Middle East. Rome thrived due to a strong military, a well-organized bureaucracy, and engineering marvels such as roads, aqueducts, and grand buildings like the Colosseum. Its legal system influenced modern laws, while its trade networks connected Europe, Africa, and Asia. The economy relied on agriculture, taxation, and commerce, with major goods including wheat, olives, and luxury items like silk and spices. However, from the 3rd century CE, Rome began to decline. Political instability, economic troubles, and military weaknesses worsened. Frequent power struggles led to rapid changes in leadership, while heavy taxation and inflation weakened the economy. The once disciplined Roman army relied increasingly on foreign mercenaries, many of whom were untrustworthy. Barbarian invasions intensified. In 410 CE, the Visigoths, led by Alaric, sacked Rome, followed by the Vandals in 455 CE. The empire was further weakened when Emperor Diocletian divided it in 285 CE into the Western and Eastern Roman empires. the Western Roman Empire deteriorated, and in 476 CE, the last emperor, Romulus Augustulus, was overthrown by the Germanic leader Odoacer, marking its official fall. The Eastern Roman Empire, however, survived until 1453 CE, when Constantinople fell to the Ottoman Turks. The Roman Empire's rise and fall offer valuable lessons about governance, leadership, and sustainability. Although it no longer exists, its influence endures in law, architecture, language, and government systems across the world today.
Now it's time to check your answers. You can pause your video.